new what? New new empress position. Yeah, the people around me are still living their peaceful lives, including me. And I also read some negative news on the internet or the uh, WeChat. You know, uh, there's so many people talking about the negative side it would bring to China in many groups. But I am standing in a neutral point to see what would happen in the future. And some of my friends said after he became the emperor, the Chinese government uh, became, cleaner, more clean. Some some greedy governors who stole so much money from the people
You
had
mean you
been
mean
kept.
the corruption will be
Uh,
got rid of? That will be the situation will be better. But actually, I don't think so because most
mhm.
of the time he was trying to get rid of his competitors. So it's not really he is going to his he was getting rid of the corruption. Actually, he was getting rid of his competitors.
Okay, I would like to share one example to you about my friend. A female friend who was 10 years older than me. Uh, was doing business with the government, with our local government, several years ago, and she earned much money uh, from the government, of course, and she told me that after the she's position in the as an emperor, and after the 八项规定 around 2008, what year? 2013 or which year? I forgot that. And she found it harder to begin her business with the government. More governors dare not uh, ask the businessmen to pay them or to bribe them through the you know the the entertainment, or the food, the luxuries, any
Yeah,
uh
I understand. You said the eight 八项规定, that is the eight rules. Eight rules. It's about probably it's a strict rules to the party members, to the officials, and they should be more efficient, should be more um, it means they are yeah, yeah, I understand that. Yeah,
mhm.
probably. I don't know. Probably you give me some that is I don't know whether it's the facts or not. Yeah.
As the friend told me, when she was doing uh, the advertisement business, she wasted a lot of things. The governors asked her to spend more and more money, maybe out of the how should I describe that? The Chinese government styles, right? Every time a new a new a new activity would open, and they love to spend some money for the faces, you know. So she said, after the rules, they would cut a lot of money on that kind of expenses. So in her opinion, it is very good to spend less money on that kind of thing. Mhm.
I don't know. I don't know. That's a good point. Probably you mean it's a less corrupted government in China or uh, appearing. That's quite an interesting opinion. Actually, probably I don't agree, but since you have this opinion, probably that's quite an interesting opinion. And
That, that,
yeah,
that is my life example from my friend. Yeah,
I
she
know what
told
you mean. Yeah, I know what you
experience
mean. But
that
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Mm,
of course, that's probably I don't know. Yeah, it's yeah about one person's rule 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 the government. That be like the Chairman Mao Zedong. Probably if you give some benefits, if you give some benefits to the ordinary people, to the grass roots, and if you are obedient, if you are obedient, but how about the creativity? How about the creativity? If you are very obedient,
mm-hmm,
do you have chance to create? I don't know. I doubt about that.
mm-hmm. I'm all with you on this point. Yes, I'm with you on this point. It may stop the creativity.
Yes.
Yes.
So it means
Mm-hmm.
the technology and you want you want use the technology from other countries. So you have to pay the loyalty, pay the money to the other countries. It means you get some small money, but you have to pay big money to other countries. Is that and you have to you said probably in China they said they have the inner they have the domestic circle, so or cycle or circle. So it means you don't rely on other countries. I don't think you can do that. Do you think you can do that? You just do the inner circle economy.
I could in any mountain at my age right now. I could live in a remote place. So don't ask me about that question.
It's not about you. It's not about you. It's about the
I know.
the whole yeah as a whole the whole country or the whole. It's we don't talk about the individual situation. We talk about as a whole the Chinese people,
Yeah.
Chinese this country, China, this country, or the whole world, the Chinese country, this country, and how can they cope with that if you don't have the technology, the science and the technology, and you rely on other countries, and you, as you said, you don't have the Nobel winners, and you don't have the top university, the top tenants. How can you cope with
Mhm.
that? And you ask for the technology from America, and they don't want to give you. They see they are seeing you as a element, as a threat, as threats to them. So they are not willing to give you the technology. You saw that.
I got your point. And you know what? Once a person said to me, I asked him if our country became a Buddhist country, like 尼泊尔怎么说
Nepal.
Nepal, yeah. And what would our situation be?
Nepal,
Yeah,
Nepal is in a very chaotic situation. It's not Nepal is not a very good example. So, if you are going to promote Buddhism, if you give the example of Nepal, that will be very
bad
bad
example.
example for you. Yeah.
I didn't experience that country. Yeah, I don't see. I don't know. You know, if we want to enter the world society, I think we should be open and to listen more about the developed countries' ideas and to learn from them. And if we want to to live in a very remote place, like what I said, to live in a very remote mountain as a country, maybe we don't need to buy so much technology or to develop so much uh, technology, finances, or whatever. Yeah.
I don't I don't understand what you are saying actually.
Uh,
Yeah.
I'm trying to say, if China, our country, wanted to move forward, to move into the international society, uh, I would like our country to be more democratic, to learn
Yeah,
more
but
about.
we are discussing the one man's politics, the one man's emperor empire. So that means yeah, in this situation it won't change in a certain time. So I don't know, probably I don't know in a if it won't change in 10 years or in 20 years for the Chinese, for the country, or
Do you think,
for the
okay,
people. Yeah, how
do you
should we cope with that? Is that efficient thing? Is that positive thing? And are there any, as you said, you should bring, probably we should bring the efficiency and the quality at the same time. But as we see that the Chinese products are in all of the world, and the people will say the Chinese products are cheap, but in a very low quality. So it means it's not existed at the same time, the efficiency and the quality. And but you told me probably we should bring these two things together at the same time. Yeah.
I think Mr. C is a clever person as a as an emperor.
It's
Maybe he has
as a clever person, that's your opinion, but most of the people thought he is very um,
stupid.
very they use the insulted words. Actually, they thought he's the lowest quality. He's the dumbest person in the world. I think in most
Really.
people's opinion, they thought he's least smart in the world.
I think he could see what Putin has done to himself. if he would follow Putin's steps, the result is very clear, right? Everybody could see that.
Everybody
Really?
can see that, but as a dictator, you cannot see. If you are a dictator, all of you seems like all of your people are loyal to you, are obedient to you, so they don't bring you the whole aspects of the sins. So you just see a very narrow spectrum of the sin of all the sins. So you don't know anything. So you cannot be smart. You'll never be smart.
How could they be like that?
Sorry.
So I guess maybe 2 or 3 parties in the government will be better. Not only for the people, but also for the president himself, right? You know, to promote himself, to open his eyes to see more spectrums of the country, right?
Sorry.
Or, or he would live in his dreams by himself.
Yeah. So what do you say? Sorry, I missed the yeah the first yeah.
From what you said just now, your opinion about the dictatorship, you know, as an emperor, he could not see very clearly about the country or his situation, right?
Of course, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So that means 2 parties or 3 parties in one country will be beneficial for the countries.
That's not our that's not what we are going to discuss, because we all it's not a topic to discuss, because you know why? Because I don't know, probably in your circumstance, maybe some of the people will think one party or one person is good, but in the whole world, or in my circumstance, I don't think, maybe one out of 10,000 or more. Or I mean, most of my circumstance, they never think one party or one person will be any good idea. That's not possible. So we don't have to discuss or argue about that. You know, you say that the one party is better or 2 parties better. We just trying to bring some light to the situation. We are not in a very good situation, and we are trying to discussing and trying to bring something into this situation, and try to see a little bit of light from this situation, and try to understand a little bit more in the in such a situation. How should we live our lives? As you said, people in China are peaceful. They are, but you actually, all of your words are quite interesting. The first sentence you say, most of the people are quite peaceful, but second sentence you say, they are criticizing. They are. So I'm confused by you. Actually, you say people are peaceful, and you say people are criticizing. So you bring 2 contradiction in at the same time. So it's quite a funny way of talk. Yeah.
Where should I say criticize him?
You didn't say that. I heard. maybe yeah.
No, I didn't say that.
I didn't say, but you say it seems like because I have the recorder and I will replay that. But I seems like I heard you said people are not criticizing. You use another word. Seems like you said another word. It seems like you said some thing on the opposite direction. I don't understand. So always you say something very confusing. I don't. Yeah.
Okay, I am oversleeping. Okay, I will review what I said.
Yeah. Of course, I will do that too. Yeah.
Okay, see you. Bye bye.
Okay.